The early discussions about Superman Year One began with Frank and myself. We would discuss working together, and I don't remember exactly who said Superman Year One. It was in the conversation, and I forgot who brought it up, and then it just kind of morphed into this over a couple of months. We were just bouncing back and forth off each other, and Frank said, I'd love it to be as large as humanly possible. And literally and figuratively, it is. Working on Superman is intimidating at the very least because it's the 80-year-old character. It's been around forever. It was the first superhero. There's nothing even remotely close to the standard origin of Superman in this. It's a real peeling away of the layers of his whole adolescence. And there are years and periods of time that haven't been done before. There's a lot of instances, anything, adolescents, meeting girls, bullies, everything. And we just managed to get a lot of great vignettes and moments that hadn't been explored before. The thought of him first learning how to fly, so to speak, probably has been explored a million ways from Sunday. And Frank initiated a moment where he's flying in his dream and ends up being true that he's actually out flying, ends up in the middle of a cornfield. It's all a matter of taking moments that even had been expanded on before and doing our version of it. The honor to work on the character is one thing. To work on Year One, quote unquote, with Frank Miller is another. Working with Frank is a comfort zone only because I know what he likes and he knows what I like. We both work from plots. We've had very few, if ever, scripts when we first were working. He was an artist to begin with. So I told Frank, don't limit me. Just throw anything at me, as little as you want, and I will play with it. I can't wait because I wanted to run with the plot. And he gave me what he wanted. To give you an example, one sheet of plot could get 3 pages of artwork, and yet 2 sentences would give me 40. It really depends on what he had in it. And then he just threw it at me and said, do whatever you want. Frank gave me so much room to play, and that was the pleasure. The whole project, from start to finish, was intimidating as far as I really got to do the right thing with this. And as I started working on it, as the pages began, I realized it was working. I'm so proud of this. I can't tell you, because it's the largest thing I've ever worked on. And I hope it reflects that in the reaction from people that read it.